In a quiet village surrounded by rolling hills and endless skies, there lived a man named Thomas. He was young, full of energy, and always in a hurry. His days were packed with work, his nights restless with dreams of success. He often said to himself, "If only I could do everything faster, I would finally be happy." But in his rush to achieve, Thomas overlooked the moments passing quietly around him, the laughter of children, the whispers of wind in the trees, the smile of his aging mother waiting for him to sit with her. One day, frustrated that life was not moving as quickly as he wanted, Thomas walked to the riverbank, where an old fisherman sat mending his nets. The fisherman, with hair as white as sea foam and hands shaped by years of work, watched Thomas pacing restlessly. "Why do you hurry so, young man?" he asked. "Because time is slipping through my fingers," Thomas replied. "I must work harder, move faster, before it runs out." The fisherman smiled gently. "Then let me tell you a story," he began. "There was once a boy who planted a seed. Every day he ran to the field, digging around it, pulling at its stem, begging it to grow faster. But the more he rushed, the weaker the plant became. His neighbor, however, planted the same seed and simply gave it water and sunlight, trusting time to do its work. In the end, his tree grew tall and strong, while the impatient boy was left with nothing but broken roots. You see, time has its own wisdom. It cannot be forced, only honored. Thomas frowned, unwilling to accept the lesson. He returned home, still determined to bend life to his will. He worked day and night, chasing after every opportunity, pushing himself beyond his strength. But the faster he ran, the emptier he felt. Seasons passed, and while Thomas had earned coins and respect, he realized he had missed countless moments. The birthdays of his siblings, the last years of his mother's life, the simple joys of a walk at sunset. One evening, exhausted, he returned to the riverbank. The old fisherman was still there, his nets spread wide under the fading light. Thomas sat beside him in silence. After a long while, he whispered, "I chased time, but it slipped away anyway. I have gained much, yet I feel I have lost more." The fisherman nodded. "That is the lesson time teaches us. It is not about how much you can take from it, but how much you can live within it. We are all given the same hours, Thomas. Some fill them with hurry, others with meaning." The words struck Thomas deeply. For the first time, he allowed himself to sit without rushing. He listened to the sound of water flowing, the steady rhythm of something greater than himself. A strange peace filled him, one he had never known before. From that day forward, Thomas began to change. He still worked, but no longer at the expense of everything else. He paused to share meals with friends, to listen to the laughter of children, to sit with the elderly who had stories to tell. He learned that time is not an enemy to fight, but a teacher to follow. Years passed, and Thomas himself grew older. His hair turned silver, his steps slower, but his heart lighter. People came to him for advice, and he often repeated the words the fisherman once told him. "Do not rush the river. Let it flow, and it will carry you where you need to go." His life became a testament to the wisdom of patience. He had learned that the most valuable treasures of time are not found in the future we chase, but in the present we embrace. And when at last his days grew few, Thomas did not fear the passing of time. Instead, he smiled, grateful for the lesson it had given him, that every moment, no matter how small, is a gift. Now, I ask you, how do you treat the time you are given? Do you rush through it, hoping for something greater? Or do you pause to see the beauty already around you? The truth is this: time teaches us all, but only those who listen discover its wisdom. If this story touched your heart, share in the comments what lesson time has taught you. Subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories that remind us to live fully in every moment. And don't forget to leave a like, so this message can reach others who need to hear that the greatest teacher we have is time itself.